Welcome to the video, everyone. We are 2 weeks out. This is actually the last block of heavy training I'll be doing before the competition. This is Monday, squat day, then I did Wednesday was bench day, which we'll go over, and then deadlift was actually Saturday, and then which is yesterday, so it's Sunday today. And tomorrow I'll be doing my openers, which I'll record and probably put up sometime later in the week, and then it'll be competition time. So yeah, we're hitting 160 kilograms here, as you can see. I'm trying to execute these as best I can. I'm trying to hit depth. I'm saying that I think that's, I'm just hitting below parallel for rep work on something that I find really difficult. 160 kilograms is a lot of weight, especially for me. I don't think I've ever done it for more than 7 reps, even in this program. But looking at Gravitas, the app that I've been using, definitely get that app if you want to track your workouts a little bit easier. It's telling me that it's not actually a PB, so maybe I should look through and find what is a squat PB for reps. So you may notice that I have some wrist wraps on whilst I'm squatting. This isn't due to any pain or anything. This is literally because I bought new wrist wraps and I wanted to see how they felt. I am going to be wearing them more often to keep my wrists neutral. Also, you'll probably notice I'm wearing SBD knee sleeves. These are new as well because it was my 30th birthday. If you haven't seen that 30th birthday vlog, please go and check it out if you like travel vlogs. Now back to training. This is 60 kilograms for 6 reps, but you're gonna see I kind of mess it up. Now I come down, I come back up, that seems fine. But this one, you see the weight goes behind me too much. I try and correct it and I fall on my ass. It's funny, I didn't hurt myself in any way. Jay, the trainer's like, what the hell was that? And I'm like, I fell. These squats, these overhead squats really teach you how to be tight. If you don't have a good brace, doing these squats will teach you how to have a good brace. Because as soon as you lose that brace, you're wobbly in the bottom, you'll lose that tightness, and you'll lose your positioning. And just because I fell over, I still got reps to get. So back up I get, literally pick my ass up off the ground and finish off the reps. And I think it's because I'm going too low. Also, to be honest, I think I'm just going too heavy. I said this in the previous video, but I want to challenge myself when I do lighter weights. I don't feel like I'm being challenged with it being overhead, and I want every session to matter. So these are something that I'm really bad at, so potentially something that I keep doing even after this program is over. But we'll see. I am better at sitting back into my hips, but obviously my knee travels really far forward. But I don't have pain from that. I don't have pain in my knees from traveling forward. Yes, you can see I go onto my toes a little bit. It's a little bit more like an Olympic squat. The Olympic squat, you see them that they shift their hips forward a little bit more because it gives them more power out of the hole. But really, I'm happy with this. 60 kilograms is not a joke. Okay, this is day 2. This is Wednesday. I get to actually test out my wrist straps that I've just bought from the strength shop, so I'm pretty happy. This is 125 for 2. That first one went really well. The second one, however, this was like my brain was telling me give it up, but I kept pushing. Paul puts his fingers on the bar, but he doesn't actually lift it. I believe that was just all me, all you, bro, all you. I really do think that it was. Am I doing the weight again? No, this is 130 for 1. And really watch how I bring it down to my chest. Watch there. You see that drop? You see how it dropped in the last part? I'm trying to throw it off myself. I'm trying to drop it and throw it. So my coach saw me do that, and he told me to put a bottle on my chest, which I do kind of look ridiculous. But he said, don't crush the bottle. If you crush the bottle, you die. This is a glass bottle. It's obviously not. But he's trying to teach me to stay tight in the bottom. The bench, you can't throw it. You just can't. You need to hold it on your chest. You need to, in a powerlifting meet, you've got to, how a powerlifting meet would go, as soon as the bar is here, they go start, you have to start, then you'd hold it, and then they go press, and you've got to press it up. Like, you have to pause it on your chest and wait for the press command. So I managed 130 for one even with that on my chest. So that weight is in me. It's doable. This is a 132.5 attempt. It's not my normal grip. This is a narrow grip, and I can get it going, but the bar comes down, and Paul just takes it off me because it's just safer. And then because of that, because it's a bit too heavy for me and I'm a bit tired, we throw on the slingshot. Now this isn't the gym's. The gym has its own, but this is my slingshot, and it's really good at helping you with those heavier loads to train like that slow descent. And actually my coach was telling me that I should have done it faster to get more spring out of it, but I wanted to control it more on the descent. I feel like that's where I'm weakest. I need to do a lot more back exercises, because you wouldn't realize it, but if you have a bigger back, which is a bigger base, you'll be able to you row it into yourself. And yeah, it's something that I need to work on. This is 120 for 2, which went really well, but the third, yeah, no, it's just not there. So I should have stuck with 2, and that's what I do on the next set. Now I believe I opened on the comp with 117.5. Maybe open with 120 actually, but either way, I started the competition, my last comp, with this weight, and now I can do this weight for 2 reps. So I should potentially be opening with this, or opening with 125. I even did 125 for 2 reps. So this is looking like it might be my opener for the competition, which I'm really happy about because it's more than I did last time. Alright, we're on day 3. This week went really well. I'm also dieting, which I've not spoken about. I say dieting. I was a couple of kilo over my competition weight class, which is 93 kilograms. I'm currently sitting at 93.5 in the mornings at 1 week out. So all I need to do is continue what I'm doing, eating a little bit less, staying a little bit hungry, but making sure I eat during my workouts, and because obviously I need the energy those days. So here's 157.5 kg for 3. I did it for 5 sets. Nothing crazy this training session. It was a really cold day, so I'm wearing the Vanilla Blush leggings to keep me protected. So I've got hernia support, and I've also put shorts on. And what I'm thinking here is sit back. You see where I drive up out of my deadlift? So this, you see how I shifted forward? Like my head is really over the bar, like really far. What I'm trying to tell myself is backwards, go backwards. You know, I want to use my hamstrings and my glutes more instead of all quads. I drive up and I shoot forward, so I'm trying to think backwards, backwards, backwards. That one wasn't so bad. That second one was a lot better. Third, not great. But you know, this is the thing. You've got to keep pushing. You've got to keep analyzing. I was using an over-under grip instead of my usual hook grip, and the reason for this is because I hurt my fingers the previous week, which I mentioned in the last video, and I want them to heal before comp. And my over-under grip is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just sometimes my left arm wants to bend a little, which puts a strain on my bicep. I never get any pain from it, but yeah, it's just something I worry about. I don't want to tear my bicep off. So I'm actually doing my hook grip here just to see how my fingers were feeling, and if I could adjust the grip that I have to alleviate some pain, which I did, and it felt pretty good. Got the 3 reps in, nothing crazy. Now, I'm not actually put the weight on the screen, but this is 90 kilograms for some rows, and I wasn't happy that I was just throwing the weight around. Like, I was really like, you're not feeling it, you're just throwing it. So I brought the weight down. Actually, this is the same weight, yeah. So I did it for 2 sets, but like I say, I wasn't happy. I was just throwing the weight around. So I took it down to 70 kilograms. I used wrist wraps because my hands were hurting, and I want I want my hands to be healed by the competition. So you can see so much more control here, and that matters more to me than the weight on the bar. Weight on the bar matters for the comp lifts, but for the other lifts, it's about isolating that muscle. It's about making sure we're doing it right. So I put it up to 80 kilograms, and I just wanted to do this side pose so you can see that I'm not completely bent over, but I am bent over quite a lot to get that tension. So I want to say thank you for watching the video, everybody. If you learned something, if you enjoyed it, please give it a like. It really helps the channel. I want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching from day one, from week one, and yeah, like, it's 1 week out and then competition time, guys. I'm proper pumped for it, and I'm so glad that you guys have been watching and following along, and I will catch you in the next video.